About a month ago, I made a video covering the announcement that all 5 seasons of The Muppet Show were coming to Disney+, which seems to have been popular. But now that the time has come and the content has dropped on the service, there's a resounding disappointment from fans that can't be ignored. This is due to the fact that although all 5 seasons are indeed present, some of the episodes that comprise the seasons are not.
Off to a crummy start.
These quote-unquote missing episodes are not lost in a literal sense, as is the case with some classic Doctor Who episodes, for example, wherein the original footage was destroyed and simply no longer exists. In the case of The Muppet Show, all of the footage is there somewhere. It's more a rather mundane matter of clearing music rights. But if you haven't already, check out my previous video in which I explore this in detail. And now I'm going to cover every edited and missing episode of The Muppet Show on Disney+. Special thanks to Reddit user ItachiIshtar, who searched through all of the episodes with shorter run times and noted down the missing segments. Anyway, here's what we know so far. Season 1. The K Ballard episode was completely missing in the US upon launch, but was available in Europe. Although the episode has since been added to the US version, so presumably its absence was just a slip up on behalf of Disney. And that leaves season 1 completely intact, unless any further edits come to light. Season 2. The Bernadette Peters episode is missing They Call the Wind Maria and I'm 5, whilst the Don Knotts episode is missing Lullaby of Birdland and any scenes referencing this. Aside from these missing segments, all of Season 2's episodes are present. Season 3. The Cheryl Ladd episode is missing There's a New Sound, which was a UK TV spot. The story behind these being there were less advertisements in the UK broadcasts of The Muppet Show in comparison to the US, so to fill this gap a unique spot would be filmed exclusively for UK audiences. In previous home media releases in the US, some of these were then spliced back in, however they now make up a large portion of the missing content here. The Spike Milligan episode is completely missing in Europe, so for me it's just not there, and nobody really knows why. This is however available in the US, which if anything makes its absence here even stranger. The Danny Kaye episode is missing the UK spot Jogging, and likewise the Roger Miller episode is missing the UK spot Down at the Old Bull and Bush. That leaves season 3 appearing more complete for some than others, which is a shame, and as you can tell there's more cut overall in comparison to seasons 1 and 2. Season 4. As with Spike Milligan, the John Denver episode is also completely missing in Europe, but once again available in the US. And the Anne Murray episode is missing Dancing on the Ceiling, and that's all that's missing for season 4. So once again, if you live in the US, you're lucky as you've got 2 episodes that we don't have, but apart from that, there's not a lot missing, especially considering this is one of the new, never before released seasons. But unfortunately this isn't as true for the final season. Season 5. The final season of The Muppet Show is missing quite a few segments, which is unfortunate. These being the UK spot Birdwalk from the James Coburn episode, TP Tin from the Tony Randall episode, If I Ruled the World from the Hal Linden episode, the Ying Tong song from the Wally Boag episode, the UK spot A Transport of Delight from the Buddy Rich episode, and ItachiIshtar notes here that despite showing as 27 minutes, the Marty Feldman episode is missing the Sesame Street theme, so more episodes that appear to be uncut at first glance could still have edits. Now, season 5 unfortunately has been impacted the most, missing 2 episodes in all regions. These are the Brooke Shields episode, which is speculated to be due to the large focus on Alice in Wonderland, including the music, but still it's a shame that this entire episode had to be cut and we couldn't have had some remnants of it at least. And finally, the Chris Langham episode is also completely missing. At first glance it wasn't obvious why this would be, but when you look into it, it isn't due to music rights as much, more the actual guest star himself, who faced some criminal charges later on in his life. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why that's not on there. Once again, it's a shame we couldn't have had the segments that didn't feature the guest star, but then I imagine that kind of would be a jumbled mess and hard to even kind of present as a full episode. So yeah, seasons 4 and 5 seem to have taken the biggest hit, which is unfortunate. However, we're still getting a heck of a lot more content than was previously available on home media, with fans pointing out that many segments missing from the DVD releases have been restored. It's always possible that in the future Disney could sort out further rights issues and slowly edit the segments back in, but I don't see it personally. It seems to me as though they've paid for as much royalties as they're willing to at this moment in time. Nonetheless, considering how much music and celebrities had to be cleared, it's impressive that this much of the show is intact on Disney+. So if you haven't already, go check it out for yourselves. And if you enjoyed this video, check out my Muppets playlist for more content like this, whilst any likes and especially subscribers would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching.